I never thought a single moment could shatter a friendship.
But it did.
My name is Emma, and this is the story of how my best friend, Lily, broke my heart, and how I learned to rebuild myself. It was a warm summer evening when I saw them kiss. My best friend and the man I loved, tangled in each other's arms under the glow of a street lamp. My heart stopped. The world blurred. I stood frozen, betrayed by the two people I trusted most. Lily and I met in high school. I was 16, shy and awkward. I wore oversized sweaters and kept my head down. Lily was different. She was bold, with a laugh that echoed through hallways. She walked into my life like a burst of sunlight. One day, in math class, she slid into the seat next to me. "You look like you need a friend," she said, grinning. I blushed. "Maybe," I mumbled. That was the start. We became inseparable. We shared secrets over ice cream, stayed up late watching movies, and dreamed about the future. Lily wanted to be an artist. I wanted to write stories. We promised to cheer each other on. She was my safe place, the person who made me feel seen. I thought we'd be friends forever. After high school, we moved to the city. We rented a tiny apartment with creaky floors and a leaky sink. It wasn't much, but it was ours. We decorated it with fairy lights and secondhand furniture. We laughed about our bad cooking and danced to music in our pajamas. Life felt perfect. Then I met Daniel. He worked at our favorite coffee shop. A cozy place with mismatched chairs and the smell of roasted beans. Daniel had warm brown eyes and a quiet smile. He wasn't loud or flashy, but something about him drew me in. Every morning, I'd linger at the counter, my heart racing as he handed me my coffee. "See you tomorrow, Emma," he'd say, his voice soft. I'd nod, too nervous to say more. Lily noticed. "You're so obvious," she teased, poking my arm. "You like him?" I denied it at first, but she knew me too well.
"He's cute," she said.
"You should ask him out." I laughed, nervous. Me? No way. But Lily was persistent. "Come on, Emma. You deserve this. He's perfect for you." Her words gave me courage. I decided to ask Daniel out. I planned it for Friday after a shift. Lily helped me prepare. We spent hours picking an outfit. I chose a blue dress that made me feel confident. She curled my hair and hugged me tight. "You look amazing," she said. He'd be crazy to say no. I believed her. Why wouldn't I? She was my best friend. Friday came. My stomach was in knots, but I was ready. I walked to the coffee shop, rehearsing my words. "Daniel, would you like to grab dinner sometime?" Simple.
Direct.
I could do this. But when I got there, Daniel was gone. Another barista, Sarah, was behind the counter. "He left early," she said, shrugging. Didn't say why. I frowned. That wasn't like him. I texted him. No reply. I called Lily. "Hey, he's not here," I said, my voice shaky. "What do I do?" She sounded calm. "Maybe he's just busy. Come home, Emma. We'll figure it out." I trusted her. I always did. I walked back to our apartment, my mind racing. Maybe he got sick. Maybe he was planning something sweet. I clung to those thoughts, ignoring the unease in my chest. The streets were quiet, lit by soft street lamps. I turned onto our block. Then I saw them. Lily and Daniel. They stood under a street lamp too close. His hands were on her waist. Her arms were around his neck. They kissed, slow and gentle, like they'd done it before. My bag slipped from my shoulder. It hit the ground with a thud. They didn't notice. My chest tightened. I couldn't breathe. Tears burned my eyes. I turned and ran. I don't remember how I got home. My hands shook as I unlocked the door. I stumbled to my room and locked myself in. My phone buzzed. Lily's name flashed on the screen. I ignored it. She called again, then texted, "Emma, where are you? Are you okay?" Her words felt like a lie. How could she act like nothing happened? Hours later, I heard the front door open. "Emma?" Lily's voice was soft, worried. I didn't answer. She knocked on my door. "Please talk to me." Her voice cracked. I wanted to scream. I wanted to disappear. But I opened the door. My face was streaked with tears. Her eyes widened. "What's wrong?" she asked, stepping closer. I laughed, bitter. "I saw you," I said. My voice shook. "With Daniel. Kissing." Her face paled. She opened her mouth, then closed it. "Emma, she started. I cut her off. "Don't. How could you? You knew I loved him." My words were sharp, each one a knife. "It wasn't planned," she said quickly. "It just happened. I didn't mean to hurt you." Her eyes were wet. But I didn't care. "Didn't mean to?" I shouted. "You're my best friend. You knew how I felt. And you kissed him." She stepped closer.
"I am sorry."
"I swear it was a mistake." Her voice trembled. I shook my head. "A mistake? You betrayed me. Both of you." My hands clenched into fists. I wanted to hate her, but all I felt was pain. She reached for my hand. I pulled away. "Emma, please. Let me explain." Her tears fell now, but they didn't move me. "There's nothing to explain," I said. "You broke my trust. I don't even know who you are anymore."
She sobbed.
"I'm still me. I'm still your friend." I stared at her, my heart breaking. "No," I said. "You're not." I shut the door. Her cries echoed through the apartment. I sank to the floor, my world in pieces. The next few weeks were a fog. I couldn't stay in the apartment. Every corner reminded me of Lily, her laugh, her hugs, her betrayal. I packed a bag and crashed on a coworker's couch.
Mia.
My coworker didn't ask questions. She just gave me a blanket and said, "Stay as long as you need." I was grateful. I blocked Daniel's number. I avoided Lily's calls. My phone filled with her texts. "I'm sorry. Please talk to me. I miss you." I deleted them all. I didn't want her apologies. I wanted my friend back. The one I thought I knew. I threw myself into work. I stayed late, buried in spreadsheets and emails. It kept my mind busy. But at night, alone, the pain came back. I cried for the friendship I'd lost. I cried for the love that never was. I replayed that night under the street lamp. Had I missed signs? Was I too naive? I blamed myself. Maybe I wasn't enough. Maybe that's why they chose each other. One evening, Mia saw my red eyes. "Emma, what's going on?" she asked, her voice gentle. I hesitated. Then I told her everything, the coffee shop, Daniel, Lily, the kiss. She listened, her face soft with understanding. "That's awful,"
she said.
"But you don't deserve this. You're stronger than you think." Her words stayed with me. Stronger than I think. I didn't feel strong. But maybe I could be. I found a new apartment. A small studio with a view of the city. I started therapy. My therapist, Dr. Lee, was kind but direct. "Betrayal cuts deep," she said. "But it doesn't define you. How you heal does." I began journaling. I wrote about Lily, our late-night talks, our dreams, her laugh. I wrote about Daniel, his smile, my hopes, his hands on her. I wrote about myself, my pain, my anger, my fear. Writing helped. It was like untangling a knot in my chest. One day, I ran into Daniel at a grocery store. My heart raced. He looked surprised.
Emma, he said.
Can we talk? I wanted to walk away, but something made me nod. We sat at a nearby cafe. He looked nervous. I didn't know how much you cared, he said. Lily and it wasn't serious. It's over now. His words didn't fix anything. They didn't erase the hurt, but they gave me closure. I didn't need him. I didn't need his love. I thanked him and left. My heart felt lighter. Lily was harder. I missed her. I hated her. I loved her. My feelings were a mess. Dr. Lee suggested writing her a letter, not to send, but to release. I sat at my desk, pen in hand. I wrote for hours. I told her about my pain, my anger, my memories. I wrote about the good times, laughing until we cried, planning our futures. I wrote about the bad, her lips on his, my trust shattered. I cried as I wrote. When I finished, I burned the letter. The flames consumed it and I felt free. A year later, I was different. Not perfect, but stronger. I made new friends. I laughed again. I went on a few dates, my heart open but cautious. The scar of Lily's betrayal stayed, but it didn't control me. I saw her once, at a mutual friend's party. She looked tired, sad. Our eyes met. She smiled, hesitant. I nodded, polite but distant. We didn't talk. Maybe we never would. And that was okay. That night under the street lamp taught me something. Trust is fragile. People make mistakes. But your worth isn't tied to their choices. I forgave Lily, not for her, but for me. Forgiveness didn't mean we'd be friends again. It meant I could move on. That's my story. It hurt to live it. It hurt to tell it. But I hope it resonates with you. Have you ever been betrayed? How did you heal? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more stories like this, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep this journey going together.